everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 4th, and I hope you had a nice couple of days off. Whoops. Go all the way back to the beginning here. I hope you had some nice couple of days off and happy November. So from now on, make sure you're bringing your book to school called Before We Were Free. Okay, but in case you haven't got the book yet, that's okay. If you go into the first topic in Google Classroom, I posted the PDF book of Before We Were Free. So you have a digital version here, okay? And it's the first thing under this topic, PDF book of Before We Were Free, okay? All right. So you're probably wondering, why am I watching an Edpuzzle right now to watch this video lesson? Well, that's because hardly anyone's watching the video lessons, and that's a problem. So this is how I'm giving you direct instruction. This is how I'm talking about content with you guys and telling you about really important information that you need to know. And I only have 2 students who are watching the video lessons on a regular basis. So from now on, I'm going to give you a grade for watching the video lessons. You'll have to watch an Edpuzzle every day, and that you're not at school, rather. And you need to watch it all the way through to the end, answer the question at the end, and then turn it in. And that will take the place of your bell work on asynchronous days. Okay? All right. So your assignments for Wednesday and Thursday. So A-Day students for this week are going to complete their assignments on opposite days than B-Day students. So what I mean by this is that if you're in school, then you're doing a different assignment than the people at home. And then the next day, those people who are at home come to school and they're going to do the assignment you did the day before, and they're the other people who are going to do the assignment that the kids at home are doing. Okay. So it's kind of we're flip flopping. So I'm just giving you a heads up if that made sense to you. In case you text, if you're at home and you text your friend at school, they're going to be doing a different assignment than what you're doing at home. Okay. So don't get confused. Okay, so you're actually doing part B today, and tomorrow you'll do part A. Okay, so this is an inference assignment. So what is an inference? Well, an inference is a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. In other words, it is an educated guess. So what I want you to do is flip through the pages of your book, or, flip through the PDF copy that I posted for you. Then you're going to answer the questions. So here are the questions, okay? What makes this layout unique? So what type of style did Alvarez take when she was writing this book? How is it set up? Okay, so what does she do in the book in the format that makes it unique? The second question asks you about the artwork on the front cover. What could this artwork represent? Okay, and the first page of the PDF is a picture of the cover, so everyone can do this. The third question, think about the names of the chapters. Okay, so what are the chapters titled? So think about the names and look at the first 4 chapters and write down those names without reading any of the chapters, okay? But write down the name of the chapters and then make an inference on what the chapters could be about, just based on the names of the chapters, okay? Number 4, based on your guesses about the chapters, what do you think the overall plot of the novel is about? And remember, plot is a series of events. Okay, it's what happened in the actual book. And then what evidence led you to these guesses? Make sure you answer both parts of this question. Okay, what do you think the overall plot is? And what evidence led you to these guesses? So the last 3 questions here. How do the pages in Before We Were Free seem to be laid out differently compared to other novels? Why might Alvarez, the author of Before We Were Free, have chosen to lay her pages out like this? Okay, so you already looked at how she set it up. Why do you think she chose to lay her pages out like this? Okay. Number 6, analyze the meaning behind the dedication of the novel. The dedication is who the author says she wrote the book for. Okay, and this always comes at the very beginning of the book. So look in the first few pages and see who she says this is for. Okay, like to blah, 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 or something like that. Okay, analyze. So look at and determine. That's what that means. The meaning behind the dedication. Okay. All right. Last but not least, number 7, who is the intended audience for Before We Were Free? Explain why. All right. And that's it. So your question to answer, the question of the hour is, what does BWWF stand for? What is it an abbreviation of?